Yes, people, welcome back to Subbed Off Early. Myself, Tez, aka the Gaffer Tez.
And myself, George, aka Coach Carter.
Yeah, so this segment is obviously called Coach's Corner, where we discuss mainly about youth and grassroots football. So the question this week, George, is when does kids' football stop being about fun?
That's a good question. Another good question this week. Another good question. Says, let me let you lead off with this one.
No, you go this week. You go. I want to hear what you got to say. Because I know what you're going to say,
How do you know what I'm going to say?
Because I know you.
To me, it depends what you classify as fun. Some people might think fun is I'm just playing with my friends and we're just running around. We're getting equal minutes and we're smiling, we're laughing. We don't care if we get pumped 10-0. We don't care if we win 10-0. We're
Not
just
taking it
running
too
around.
serious.
Not taking it too serious, but just kind of just being casual with it. That might be your version of fun. There's some people that actually want to develop all aspects of the game, understand what winning and losing is, how to win, how to lose, how to be disciplined, how to work as a teammate, giving your best version of yourself for your teammates. And it might be more of a disciplined environment and whatnot, just speaking from experience. It might be more, but they're still having fun and whatnot, but they're having fun in the right ways, kind of thing. Like they're not coming here to mess around. They're not coming here to player A is giving 100%, player B is giving 50%, but they both getting the same playing time. Do you get what I'm saying? That's not fun. Like I'm going all out for my teammates. I'm going all out for myself, and I'm seeing my teammate giving half the effort, but we're still getting the same game time. It's not fun for me. So it depends your level of what you classify as fun, because everyone associates fun with running around. He's look, he's got a great smile in his face. Yeah, but he's getting pumped 6-0. Does he care? Do you know what I mean? Is that fun? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just your level of in terms of what standards you kind of set yourself. Because Tez, I've seen these games where guys are getting pumped 7-8-0. And listen, the kids are skipping out there laughing and whatnot. It's like, listen, look, they still got smiles on their faces. Look, unlucky boys, unlucky. You done well. Yeah, but for some other kids, that's not the standard. That's not having fun. Sorry, guys, because in life there is winning and losing at the end of the day, and it's not all about winning, and it's certainly not all about losing. So once again, it comes back to that balance again in terms of the life skills. So for me, fun is depending on how. You know, what type of level of player do you want to be? Because there's some players that we know that when they're off the pitch and we're not training them, they're working their socks off.
Yeah.
And you might look at them and say, "What, he's doing all this extra, and is he even having fun?" Yes, he is, because he's got his own standard. He knows where he wants to go. So maybe his face expressions, he's not laughing and joking and stuff, but in himself, he's seen the work he's putting in and he's getting out and he's having fun doing it.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say anyway.
But the thing is as well, like, you know, people have fun without a laugh and a joke, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I could enjoy doing something, but I'm proper serious. Like, if I play football, or when I was playing football, or play football, I'm serious about playing football at the time. And that is, yes, I'm enjoying the football because it's a challenge, right? So everything that you have got, like you've got going on during the game is fun. But you got to love it. You've got to understand that it can be challenging. That's got to be fun for you. The challenge has to be fun. You know, when you're like 2-0 down and you come back, it's a challenge, and then the fun is getting back into the game and 2-1, 2-2, and then 3-2. It's like, oh my God, even better. This is even better. Sometimes you might lose, but you're still happy that you've played football. Just because I'm not laughing and joking because I'm losing, no, because I care. There's nothing wrong, and I think we spoke about this on a previous episode. There's nothing wrong with showing that you care about football and being passionate, or not just football, but in life. If you're passionate about something, there's no shame and there's no harm in showing that you care about it. You know, so these are little things like when you say equal time and this and that, look, there's a place for every child. This might be the place for you, where it's a competitive, high intense, really serious, where players are onto each other as well environment. This is that environment.
Setting standards.
Yeah. That's that. Standards over there are like this. We're going to be here. This is our standards. If you want to come around and chill and mess about and you don't want to improve, cool, that's your standard. But sometimes people got to understand as well, because people try and force a level. I want to play for Parks. I want to play for Limitless because they've got a name and they're good. Yeah, but your child might not be ready for that, because what happens is when they come there, some of them thrive and then some of them go, you know what? Don't fancy this anymore. I've had it. Many kids have come in and they go, nah, you're too serious. Like, well, that's the whole point. Like, we're a competitive
You
environment.
came to us.
Yeah, you came to us because you were sick of getting battered 6-7-0 or 8-0 or whatever and whatever. Like, my team can get battered that much. It happens. This is football.
It happens to every team.
It happens. So you need to understand, though, you're here for a reason. It's to develop. And if you love football, then you're going to enjoy it even more because you're around kids that all want the best for each other as well, with the coaches and the parents. Now, it's difficult sometimes, I get it, because you might go in there and your kid might fall away. I've seen a lot of kids leave football because they just don't love it that much and they want to try their hardest. They think, bit too much for me. This ain't fun.
Yeah, they like playing it, but they don't love it.
Yeah.
They like playing, but they don't love it. But once again, like you said, their level's somewhere as well.
Yeah.
Everyone has their level of
yeah.
team or whatever it is, what division you're in and whatever it is. But even just going back to the point, Tez, in terms of like the whole fun thing, like us two, listen, we laugh and joke and what we have fun on this pod and whatnot.
Yeah.
But if you see us on the coaching sidelines, guys, you'll be like, who are these two guys? But guess what, guys? As much as we're serious faced on the sidelines, we're having fun.
Yeah.
We're having fun. You might not see it in our face expressions, but we're having fun and whatnot. Whether we're behind in the game, whether we are, up in the game, we're having fun.
Yeah.
Because what you probably find out with us guys is that we demand a certain standard from our players, a certain attitude, a certain work ethic. So you see our faces and it's just like, geez, he's even enjoying himself. Like he's not smiling or whatever. No, I'm enjoying myself inside. When my player runs, gives effort, that has a great, does great team things, communicates well with his teammates, makes the right decisions. I'm happy, guys. I'm having fun here.
Yeah.
I'm having fun. And whatnot.
It's funny because sometimes parents or just outsiders, like it doesn't even have to be parents. It could be like maybe my friends have come to watch the game or whatever, like other coaches or friends or, like other people come and watch games. And they'll be like, you're not upset about that? I'm like, no. Like that's probably the happiest I've been because he actually told his teammate to do something which he weren't doing. And I'm like, that's a development. Like it's the first time he's done that, where he's actually said, I've taken responsibility and you're not waiting for me to shout. And you said, yo, George, get out to the right and mark him. And I'm just like, oh my God, he spoke.
Yeah. Where'd that come from?
Yeah, he just spoke. I love it.
Yeah.
We're developing.
Yeah.
So people got to understand, because even some of my players, like my older lot, they'll see me sometimes. I'm a mad, especially with the olders, because everyone keeps telling me, yo, go and do men's team football. Like I've done men's team football back in the day, but they're like, do it with the older lot, man. I'll do under 18s and men's football and da da da. And I'm like, guys, the thing is, with the older lot, I can be a bit more real with them, and it's funny because sometimes I switch on them. I got mad, and I'm like, you lot are not doing this, da 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 da. But the game ends. Once the game's ended, it's like I kind of switch off as well. Like if they like, you can approach me now, like about something. Oh, can I use your phone? Like sometimes, like Tez, can I use your phone to call my dad? I'm like, why are you talking like that? Because you're vexed. I'm like, yeah, but that's got nothing to do with football.
Yeah.
Like that's
you
life.
need to borrow my phone.
You need to borrow my phone. Talk to me properly now. If it's about football, then it's different. But right now, like you got to be able to separate, innit? Like football's football, life is life.
Yeah.
Like and sometimes parents need to understand this as well. Now, I know I'm going to parents, but yes, I might get vexed at them or I might raise my voice, but I'll be honest with you, most of the time I raise my voice because they can never hear me on the side, on the pitch, so I've got to shout even louder. And sometimes kids are like, I can't hear you, and I'm like, and then the parents like, you're shouting, and I'm like, yeah, because they can't hear me. Like I've got to make sure I'm heard sometimes. So so even with parents, they
But even with parents, you're saying about parents, it stops becoming fun for your child when you start putting them,
pressure.
forcing them to levels that they probably are not ready for. So in your mind, I want my kid to be in this environment, in this team, in this, that. But they're not going to have fun if they know they're just way out their depth. Way out their depth. But you, in your mind as an adult, has made your mind up, I need him in this team. And Tez, you know how many parents have like come up to me through the years and whatnot? George, like, listen, I don't matter what it costs or whatever it is. I want my kid in this. Yeah, but your kid's not
Does
ready.
your kid want
Exactly.
it
But your
though, as
kid,
well?
number one, your kid's not ready, and he's gonna get in this environment, and you're probably gonna make him worse. Because what's happened is we're not gonna make him wait for him to catch up. The players he's going to be playing with are not going to wait for him to catch up. He's going to have to accelerate where he needs to be. Now you're forcing his development when he needs to be moving at a certain pace. It's just not good all around. Do you know what I'm saying? I can take your money.
Yeah.
That's fine. I can take your money. But at the end of the day, you're going to come up to me halfway through the season and say, oh, George, you know what? He looks like he's lacking the confidence and whatnot. Or he's not. He doesn't.
Previous episode,
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah. Like he's not. I'm forcing him to come down here. Or this, or that's what's gonna start happening because the kids realize I'm not having fun no more because it's not my level. Like I need to develop at a level where I'm gonna enjoy it and I can see I'm getting something out of it. So sometimes with parents, when you was just talking about the parent section, they gotta also think about that in terms of the fun is not always the coach not making it fun anymore. The coach is taking it too seriously. The coach is not doing that. No, maybe you've put them in the wrong sort of environment in terms of them developing.
Yeah.
For good or for bad. You
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe they just want to play football for fun. Like literally just enjoy with their friends because they're coming out here and you're putting them into a so-called good team or whatever, and then they get there and guess what? Now they're not playing as much.
Yeah.
Or they got a headache. They don't want to go to training. You know them ones like, oh, I don't feel well today.
Yeah.
But it's just excuses of their hunger's not there for it, like that. And that's fine, guys. You got to understand.
That's why there's levels for everyone.
Yeah, so you can't and we always say this, don't live through your kid. Just let the kid, if he wants to do it, he's going to say, Dad, Mum, Uncle, Auntie, whoever looks after me, brother, sister, I want to do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so before I start spending my money, how bad do you want to do it?
Yes.
Because
do you know what it requires?
Yes.
Or you're going to play for this team and you say you want to play for this team, but I need to let you know as the adult, do you know what it requires to play for this level of team?
Yeah.
Because it's going to be struggles. You're going to go through days where you're not going to be the so-called best player, whatever it is, and this, that. Are you willing to work to get to that level? If you're not, son or daughter, let's just go and play at your level where you're going to enjoy it. We're halfway through the season. I'm not going to get you coming up to me telling me, I don't like football no more. I don't want to play no more.
Because there's another side of this argument as well, where it's, but I think we've pretty much covered it, but it's more, some people might be like, yeah, but fun in football means playing freely. So again, it all depends on where you are, what the standards are, and you got to understand, you can play freely if you're capable of doing it, if that makes sense. If you're Max Dowman, do you think his coaches said to him, don't play? Because he was probably making the right choices at the right time.
Yeah,
and
his decision making
and he's got a special talent.
Yeah. And although, even going back to your point in terms of, like, even, remember, we read up something that, U8 or U9 team, the coach is taking it too seriously. Look how they're dressed.
Yeah.
They're dressed in all tracksuits.
Yeah,
They've got their name tags on them.
Yeah,
They've got all that sort of stuff. But guys, you're seeing it as football coaches. You're not seeing it as a life skill. They're dressed where it's the discipline.
Yeah.
They're coming in their uniform, the correct uniform. They're there on time. They're doing their work. They're taking it seriously because they want their players to take it seriously and see, you know what, as a role model, as your coach, I'm not coming there with different colored socks or one boot this and I'm not dressed up the right way where it helps you in life to be disciplined. When you go into a lot of these kids and that, you're gonna grow up, you gotta go into the workspace where there might be uniform. And if there's uniform, you can't just come and wear what you want to wear and whatnot. So maybe if you grew up looking at your coaches,
but when I saw that post, I felt personally violated because I got about 19 of them jackets.
Listen, me.
Of them long jackets.
I'm coming looking professional because when I start talking to my
and also
kids,
we're out in the cold, man. What do you want us to wear? A windbreaker?
And this is what it is.
No.
And you're talking about, he's got his initials on there. Yeah, so just in case I leave my jacket somewhere, everyone can say, hey, these 4 coaches got the same jacket. Is that yours and yours? Yeah, well, it is mine because it's got my initials on there. It's just stuff like that.
It's just people, like you said, silly,
picking
petty.
At anything.
Just, there's always an excuse. Again, that comes from an excuse and a loser mindset.
Yeah.
Like, that's all it is. Let's be real about it.
Let's be real about it.
Listen, there's other ones. I don't know if you've seen that American one, because I just said loser. It goes, if your dad says it's okay to lose, then he's a loser too.
But I agree.
Like, oh my God.
But I agree. Do you agree?
But it was the context, because they took it out of context. But in the context he was saying it, and they didn't add the other bit of, if you don't work hard for it and you don't give it
Yeah.
your all and you accept it. Yeah, I agree, of course.
Guys, you can't listen. Tez, the worst thing I hate is when you know your team hasn't performed well, or the parents know that the team hasn't performed well, but they're coming off the bit. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Don't you know how these kids think? They know in themselves whether they've played well or not. As much as you look at these young kids,
Yeah.
they know, Tez, whether they in themselves have played well. But when they know they haven't played well and they're walking off the pitch and the parents are clapping them, well done, guys. Great effort. They're probably looking at themselves thinking, well, that was great effort. That's the level. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
feel it.
I've
But if my
had that-
parents are telling me that I've done a great job, then guys, this might be the level.
I've had that a couple times.
Oh,
with,
man, I can't stand it,
parents.
man.
They're like, well done. I'm like, guys,
No,
please
stop it,
don't
man.
give them the
Stop
well
it.
done today,
Stop
man. I
it.
said today they were sleeping. They
Stop
weren't
it.
on it.
It's-
You know?
Guys, tell kids the truth. When
Yeah.
they do well, they do well. When they don't do well, they don't do well. There's nothing wrong with just telling them a balanced view.
Yeah.
And the other one, which I hate, the word I hate in football, Tez.
It's all coming out today.
Tez, I hate
Go
in
on.
football. Unlucky.
I'm like, hey.
If I hear
Unlucky.
that one more time, why does everyone, when it hits top corner, whatever, why does no one say lucky? Lucky.
I do.
Lucky. Why did
You didn't mean that.
So when something happens, when something bad happens, unlucky. Sometimes I've got to turn around to my players and say, guys, that ain't good enough.
You know what
That's
it is?
what it
though?
is.
You know what it is with the unlucky?
What?
It's more of a speech that just comes out.
Mate, that speech.
You know what I
needs to
mean?
be
It's
cut
more
off.
like, it's just a reaction. It's like, oh, unlucky. You know what I mean? Like, unlucky. But you should be buried.
That's what I'm saying. Like, guys, it's not wrong. It's nothing wrong to say that incident there wasn't good enough. He should have shot that way, or he should
Shout
have
out
made
my
this
under
decision.
16 striker. He hears that all the time. Unlucky, but
Unlucky.
you should have buried it.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like, guys, man. They,
Contradicts itself.
and it also is about the message you give across.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, if you're saying, "Oh, you're crap," Rick, when you're chatting to that 7, 8-year-old, that's different language that you probably should.
Even if you're talking to a 16-year-old, you can't just call
That's
them
what I'm
crap
saying,
and just
crap,
swear
and
at
you're
them.
this and that,
You
right?
can be like, that was crap,
Yeah.
but you're not crap.
Like,
You're
listen,
better than that.
That's not good enough.
Yeah, it's not good enough.
Right, let's try and make it right if you're in that
Yeah,
position
man.
again. So
The thing is, George, yeah, what it is with nowadays, it's just you can't speak. Everything's like we've got our own platform, so no one's stopping us from saying whatever. I'm gonna say whatever I want, and trust me,
No, no.
and I say that to a limit because again, no, I don't say what I want fully because I know that there's repercussions that someone could come back and say something. You know what I mean? And because the world is very soft at the moment, it's very open, it's very entitled, it's
it's
very
low
free.
standards, Tev.
Yeah,
A lot of people have low standards. for
low
things.
standards.
Low standards.
So that's the thing. We're more old school mentality. We went through the era of transition with computers from fax to computers
Phones.
to dial-up internet, Blue Yonder, and all of these things.
AOL.
So we AOL. We went through all of these. You know, someone rings your house phone, your internet's disconnecting. So we've gone through all of this. Where the new school is more available to them, everything's there. Chat GPT's there.
Yeah.
Like everything's easy. The
Yeah.
answers are there. You know, for us to look for a paper. I remember I used to be on Google trying to look at like for my GCSEs. Like, what do I do? Like,
yeah.
nothing would come up. Like it would be like, pay and we'll send you this.
Yeah.
And obviously, I ain't got money at them, them ages. But now it's just everything's accessible, everything's available, everything, they know the answer to everything.
Yeah.
But when you give them the realness of it, and this is how it's going to go, guys, if you don't do this, people don't want to accept it. And they say, well, you're a killer. Like, you're a dream killer. You're a this. You're too rude. You're
Or if
too...
it becomes tough, Tez, it's not fun.
Yeah, it's not fun.
It's not becoming fun anymore. It used to be fun. It's not fun anymore. No, what you're trying to say is become tough, and I'm not getting tough with it.
Yeah.
That's what's happening, like kind of thing. So
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, that's the bottom line in terms of fun. Just pick your own level of fun, and kind of stay there.
I think we end it with this. A poor environment equals fun disappears.
Oh, there you go.
A great environment equals fun exists. And that is specific to your child. And we'll end it there.
There you go, guys.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Coach's Corner.
Yes, people.
Catch up.
See you next week.